Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports. We've got a unique game for you here. Some collegiate players added to the regular mix. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And here's Halliburton. Smith outside. And Smith with the stuff.
And guys, we're going to see a lot of that from this young man. Smith right now, beasting.
And O'Neal gets it to go.
Well, he's so potent offensively. It's easy to draw up plays for him.
Now, here's Halliburton. Smith for three. Here's Parrish. And it's Parrish with the jam.
And Parrish is an active big man, someone that uses his size and length well on the offensive glass.
Here's Lindenborg. Off target from outside. We play just over a minute here in the first. Here's Halliburton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Magic Johnson picks one up.
First team foul.
And when Tyrese Halliburton entered the NBA, Greg, scouts were worried about his shot release point.
It's definitely lower than you would teach, but by the same token, that's why he gets it off so quickly, making it a tough shot to contest.
Here's Lindenborg. And he jams it with authority.
When he gets the ball in close, Yaxel wants to finish with authority.
Outside, Pierce. Pass to Parrish. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
The shot's good from Halliburton.
When he wants to, Halliburton can get to the hoop. Boy, he is tough to slow down.
Magic got that one up quick.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Pass to Pierce. Fires for three. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist.
Yeah, and how about Pierce there? Immediately squares himself up from outside, always prepared to rise and fire.
Now here's Pierce. Now Halliburton. Chamberlain a screen. Inside. Stolen by O'Neal. The tray. And Johnson is good for three. Johnson's got 6 points.
Proving once again that he can flat out do it all. Magic phenomenal at creating off the dribble, this time burning the defense with the catch and fire.
Smith, no luck.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Buries it from three-point range.
A skilled big. Lindenborg has the ability to step out and stretch the floor. What a valuable skill.
And the basket by Pierce.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
First personal foul.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing that near 7-foot frame.
And if you look at what he's done over the last few years, Greg, is Giannis still getting better?
The numbers say yes. Field goal percentage, points per game. He's still a double-digit rebounder, an all-time great, breaking new ground.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Halliburton outside. Bangs home the trifecta. 6 points for him.
You watch Halliburton shoot. The release is a little low, but it's quick and it's deadly.
Smith with it. Outside Pierce. Halliburton outside. Pierce a screen. And so the first quarter comes to a close. Both teams scoring well, but it's all tied up. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter.
16.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard, and they are physical.
And here's Halliburton following the three-pointer by Paul Pierce.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Pass to Smith. Shoots the three. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Smith's got 5 now.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
Pierce for 3. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. Pass to Pierce. Launches it. Nailed from three-point land. 9 points in the game so far.
And when your mechanics are as strong as Pierce's, putting up a quick shot is not that hard.
Pierce for 3. Another miss by Houston. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Halliburton, no good. Houston trails by 3. In the corner, it's Aldridge. And he's good on the 3 ball.
3 points.
Aldridge has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Chamberlain a screen. Halliburton for 3. It's rebounded by Aldridge. Pass to Pierce.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Back to Robertson. Down low. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Will Chamberlain picks one up.
Terrific at just being aggressive. Aldridge excels at putting pressure on the D and getting the call. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
That's a rarity for him, not being able to cash in on the trip to the line.
Always a threat. 3-point land that time was seriously expanded.
Pass to Pierce. Six on the shot clock. And there's the drive. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
And the outside shooting presence helped Pierce open up a lane there.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Top of the key, Pierce. Bounces high off the rim and drops. 14 points for Paul Pierce.
And right now, Pierce is feeling it. His guys would be wise to keep finding it. Pass
to Halliburton. Good on the triple. Halliburton's got 9 points.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
Now here's Pierce. He has 5. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Outside, Pierce. Halliburton outside. Offline with his 3. The 3. It's good from long range. Chambers got himself on the board with 3 there.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Drops in the tray.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
27.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Houston trails by 6. And the call will be against Jabari Smith. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Now Johnson. O'Neal on the wing. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
3.
Shaq's got his second basket of the game.
Well, long-armed and broad-shouldered, Yaxel Lindenborg has a first-team All-NBA name, and his skill level stands out as well. At 6'9", able to pass, handle, and shoot, he is multi-tooled.
2 on the clock. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
The ball goes.
And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
For the tie. And Lindenborg missing. Pass to Halliburton. Chamberlain down low. Over Johnson. And that one's good by Chamberlain. Chamberlain got his first points of the game.
But here's the problem. Now, no one's got the strength to move Will off the spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
Now, here's Halliburton. 12 points for him. O'Neal wide open.
Shaquille O'Neal.
And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Here's Halliburton. Pass to Pierce. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Pierce has got 17 now.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Here's Halliburton. Following the 3 by Houston that went in. Smith right side. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so here is Houston. A 2-point game. Lindenborg, good.
Well, you know what's going to happen when he gets a good look. The defense has got to run him off the line.
And so the timeout by Phil Jackson here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to Ingles. Back to Jordan. 6 to shoot. Jordan on the drive. And then slammed in by Jordan.
You won't find a much more entertaining sight. I call that slam dunk contest level.
Lindenborg, good.
3 points.
Well, one sign of a great player, the ability to find teammates like he just did. Set them up for success.
Now here's Jordan. Towns the screen. Puts up a deep 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Johnson from outside. And another 3 for Houston.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Jordan. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, just look at the numbers for Towns. He's been amongst the league leaders in offensive rebounds a few times.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Yeah, they're not pulling any punches here. Even the guards are attacking the basket.
42.
Well,
Houston, 47.
and with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Now, here is Jordan. Johnson with it. Now guarded by Towns. Back to Johnson. And another 3 for Houston. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Houston.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And another place they're finding success is in transition. They've been working hard to get ahead of the defense and find those easy ones.
To the inside. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Magic Johnson.
And we've seen games like this before from Lindenborg. It doesn't take much to get him going.
To the paint. Here's Parrish. And he can't jam it through. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Takes the 3. It's good.
Well, great confidence there from deep. Nice looking 3-ball right there.
Here's Jordan. Here he goes. That was unbelievable. Michael Jordan.
Yeah, reading the defense, knowing exactly what's needed at each moment. That's one of Jordan's unsung talents.
Jumps up. Tipped away. Houston leading by 9. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Johnson outside. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now.
That's just more for Magic. And for all of his unselfish ways, if he wanted to, this guy could probably score like this on a nightly basis.
For 3. 3. Good.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Second team foul.
It's going by Ingles. Takes the shot. Edey rips down the rebound. Houston in the lead. .127 left to play here in the 4th. Knocked down for 3.
Yeah, well, the defense has to try to limit those corner threes, or this is what will happen.
Here's Jordan. And he drives in. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
Oh, the slam dunk.
And we've seen it. He can do this all game. Jordan with a great burst there to get the finish. And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And here is Ingles. Towns the screen. Down he goes for 3.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from him.
Here's Lindenborg. Shot clock at 6.
Michael Jordan. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
It's the first that
The line for Houston.
makes it a 7-point lead.
And what you like about Lindenborg, he helps you across the board. Versatile, great instincts, and physically, he's got everything you want.
Now Jordan. Into the lane. Oh, what a finish.
Yeah, it takes vision to spot those openings. Good ball movement.
Johnson
Magic Johnson.
rips it down with two hands.
Lindenberg.
Crane from outside. So Houston wins it. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Along with Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for joining us for this one on 2K Sports. See you later.